inside of the hips, the outside of the hips, the back of the hips. Okay, it's going to be great. So keep watching. So the first one I'm going to show you is rocking cat-cow. Okay, so the cat position is with your head tucked in and your pelvis tucked in, and you're pushing into the floor, really grounding your spine. Okay, and you're going to get into going back and forth, maybe 2 to 3 times. Okay, I'm going to do it twice, and then you're going to get into the cow position, looking up, pelvis up, and then again. Okay, so I just did one of those. I would aim for 5 to 10. All right. The next one I'm going to do is quadruped hip mobiliser. This one's on all fours as well. So I'm going to put my left ankle over my right back of my leg there, okay? And then I'm going to sit down onto my left ankle, my left hip. Alright, so don't worry if you can't get down this slow, okay? If you're a lot more immobile in your hips than I am, then you might only be able to get down to here. Whatever it is, just go down to wherever you feel like that's your limit and hold it for 2 minutes. If this is way too tough for you, then just hold it for 30 seconds and work your way up to 2 minutes, okay? So this is on the other side. Alright. And if it feels like quite a gentle stretch, then still do it, because you may feel like it's not doing much, but spending just 2 minutes in this position will really mobilize and lubricate your hip joints. Alright, next one is adductor stretch. Okay, so the adductors are the groin muscles. So we're going to have one leg out like this. You should already feel a tiny stretch here, or you may feel a lot of stretch here. You can put your hands down on the ground and rock back and forth. Okay, I would do this for about a minute, and because I can get my elbows down, I will do that again as well for another minute. But if you can't get your elbows down on the ground, just keep going on your hands, okay? Alright, so the next one we're going to do is a groiner. It's called the groiner, alright? So we're going to have one foot up next to our hands and one knee down on the ground there. Alright, so from here what we're going to do is either just stay here for 5 to 10 seconds, okay, really sinking down into your hips, opening up that hip, okay, or if you can, go down onto your elbows. Okay, 5 to 10 seconds on each side, and that's good for before you're going to do a functional movement type of exercise routine, okay, or like anything really. It's good to start the hips. And then if you want to do a longer stretch after your workout, then you can hold these for 1 to 2 minutes on each side, okay? Just make sure you don't go into the deep stretch too early, okay? Just start with the lighter stretch on your hands and then go down onto your elbows if you can do it. If you feel too much pulling and too actual pain when you get down onto your elbows, that's not the level you want to go to, okay? The next one, I've got 2 more for you guys, okay? So hip flexor and hamstring combo. This one's pretty standard, a standard hip flexor stretch. So I'm stretching the front of my right hip there. I would hold that for 30 seconds, and you can squeeze the glute to make the stretch a little bit more effective, okay? Then 30 seconds hamstring stretch. Okay, so if you can really put your hands wherever they can kind of reach to. You don't have to try to rip your hamstring muscles while you're doing these stretches. Okay, so 30 seconds on each side, and then go to the other side. The last one I'm going to show you is the world's greatest stretch. Okay, so it's a combination of the groiner and the hamstring one I showed you just before, but we're going to add a spinal twist in the middle. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 5 seconds of the groiner. We're going to come back up and I tuck my toes under just so I can have better balance. And then I'm going to twist around, hold that for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to go back onto that knee and I'm going to stretch this hamstring here. Okay, and then I would do that on the other side, maybe 5 times each side. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So there's quite a few things covered in this video, that will mobilize your hips and from like the inside, the front, the back, everything. So give it a go, like all of it in one session, and see how you feel after. You know, you're gonna feel like your hips are looser in the front and in the back. You might feel like your lower back feels better if you have some lower back compression or lower back pain. And even if you have knee pain, depending on what's causing the knee pain, a lot of these things can help with knee pain as well. So that's it. Comment and tell me what you want to see. If you want me to cover videos on specific conditions or health problems that you have, I'm happy to do it. And that's it. Alright guys, take care. Bye.